be very clear about your competitive advantage. So I would say, like, not calling out like, any, but usually when I go for like events, I know how, like, Lagos is now a very big fintech space. Like everybody now has like their own little fintech. And then you just basically go to like, the different booths, and then you just be like, okay, your app seems cool, but like I already have this app that does like I can get like a
Yeah.
USD card. I can do all of these things that you see you already do. So why should I get
Your app.
your app? And then they can't really say it. And I know they'll get business, but I wouldn't like be a repeat user. So you have to think about like, what makes your business stand out. And then really like, I think that would be like, my second advice is to just make sure that it is everywhere in your messaging. You want to stick it into people's head, like how important it is. Like I'll give an example. So UBI is like the UBA app. And I remember before I used to use the chat banking, because I went to an event when they were launching chat banking, and they just like installed it for me. They're like, oh, this is super cool. I can use my WhatsApp to just send money to people. And at one time I was going to an app, and I think that the salespeople were in front. They were trying to get me to use the UBA app. And I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, use the UBA, but the WhatsApp is already convenient. Why should I use the app? And then like none of them knew why I should get the app. They're just like, oh, just get the app.
People fired.
Well, no, this is a long time ago. This is a long time ago.
Yes.
So like they didn't know the reason why I should get the app. And then me, when I did my own research, I saw that the app you could transfer more within like a day. Sometimes like the chat banking could not be available, and you could use the app. Those are some of the things that, as a product marketing person, you need to know why your product is different from every other person. Because the thing is that yes, you probably get customers if you're not really sure about your competitive advantage, but if you're able to like know why you are different, you'll be able to have standout customers who come to you again and again and again, which is what you need. And you need to plaster that everywhere. So that's what I want people to leave with. Think about like how your business can be unique if you have like very like little transaction money. If like maybe you cater to a particular audience, like maybe like an app like Clever, even though it does like USD, it's very very focused on like freelancers and like creatives in the freelance community. So because of that, they've really like used that to like create user generated content and be able to like really hammer that into the faces of it. So even if they have larger competitors, they've been able to gain like a loyal customer fan base because they've been able to coin that for themselves. So if there's anyone listening to this, think about your competitive advantage and leverage that as you enter into 2026, and always put it in the mind of every single person.